Hi, laser scanner friends, here Eric back from Laserscanning TV from Laserscanning Europe, and this a little bit late, but these are the June newsletter from the laser scanning market. And we have different stuff. We have news from the hardware market, news from software, and also other information what may be interesting for you. So now we are back, and I have a couple of things to show to you from the hardware market. We're speaking about Creaform, Kaarta, EMLID and FARO. Let us start here. We go like Creaform, we have it here. We are here on the German side. I moved to the English side. Back, Creaform announced that they have the brand new MetraScan Black. It is a new device from the MetraScan series. Also MetraScan is a system what is on the market for a couple of years. It is like a handheld laser scanner. We have now I think around 11 laser lines that go over course. And you see here on the picture there has a lot of marker points, and in the back you have a reference system that track your movement. And then you can scan free how long you are in the space of the tracking system. And this scanner delivered very excellent results. By these 11 coursing, you have a very good capturing of objects, and especially dark surfaces and shiny. And I spoken to a MetraScan user, they already ordered it, and he say that this is an unbelievable fast system. And it tells us here they have 1800 measurements per second with all of them, and 0.025 millimeters if they have a higher resolution. And they are also based on the VDE and VDE certification. That's very important for the market, and you can also use it with the handy probe from them. Okay, also for this metrology stuff, that's very new, and this is definitely an interesting system. Let us go back here. We have another one, is from the, maybe let us tell the competition, FARO. I don't know, many people maybe know it. We have to move here from the US Canadian side, that you can see it in English. The FARO Gage is back. Maybe some users here from FARO, they know the Gage system. And it's a small portable measurement arm. And you see it here, the successful idea of the system was such small that you can put it on your machine and then you measure your items, and it's an easy software where you can also make some macros on it, and the normal worker can use it to make a quality control. This was the idea, and FARO was the first who bring such small measurement arms on the market. Then on some reason it was back, it was out of the market, but now they bring it back and people have the option to buy it again. Also that's new from FARO. And let us move back to my presentation. Then we have another one, was this more laser scanner like. We jump here inside. That's the US company Kaarta. They are now give information that they bring out the Stencil Pro system, and this is a system from the company Kaarta. It is a SLAM-based technology. We see it here. Also, one of the basic elements is this Velodyne system, and then they have on top a GPS system coming from Trimble. I think they said this to us. And here they have some cameras, like I think we'll have 6 cameras, and they're generated panorama image. This means you have a point cloud coming from SLAM. GPS track your position outside, so you can use it inside and outside, and then you have the panorama image sitting together here and generate a colorized point cloud. They say they're 360 color, rugged, and they give also some presentation here. I see one point, it is definitely an interesting system for smart cities. Here you see on this picture, you see it's the color overlay looks good. What you see also, it is based on a Velodyne system. It's not the highest accuracy laser scanner what you can use, You see it here also on the ground. This looks a little bit noisy. I think this will be not the best system if you like to capture like the quality or the situation on your street, like find there cracks in the street. That will be not possible. But if you look something for like here, a volume calculation or for smart city application that you have to know where is some stuff, then it is maybe a good system. Also it is an announcement, they will bring it later over the year. And you can use it also indoor, it's showed here. But the total system has 3 kilograms and 3 on the backpack. And computer side, I think maybe 3 kilograms a little bit too heavy. And one point is maybe interesting for me, maybe we figure it out later, like for these mobile application, if you have these, I see it here, these Velodyne system, it can only looks as it's horizontal and has an angle. And I think it will be not possible, from my understanding, that you have a full captured point cloud if you are passed through some bridges, but that's we will see if they bring out more information to this system. Okay, back to the next information. That's something what we have in our system now. It's we go here to a movie. It's a movie from our company. We have here this EMLID system. And EMLID is an easy GPS system. We have the RS2. And the interesting part is it's a full-time RTK GPS system. Maybe some Laserscan customer or a customer from UAV like it to measure some reference points. I think that's the idea of this system. And the interesting topic is you can navigate in the easy version with your mobile phone. You don't need a rugged PC. And based on this, they can really bring a good market as it's a full RTK device. And it have also good accuracy. And you can have it like here in Europe for 1,800 euros. Comparing to maybe an advanced GPS system from like a Triple, they charge you 15,000 euros. Yeah, that's only a 10. Yeah, it's only a very small part of an high-end scanner, and it's definitely not deliver maybe the high-end results in the last accuracy, and maybe also not in the GPS signal tracking. But for a single capturing point application, I think it's perfect, and the price is absolutely crazy. Okay. Yeah, that was all from the hardware side, what we have in June. And then move at next. In the point care, in the software side, we have 2 announcements. One is maybe important for many customers. It's coming also from FARO. They're giving us that they, I think, or maybe you can move it here to English. I hope I have these announcements too on the English website. Accepting the cookies, yeah. And maybe I have to look here, maybe we can cut it out if it's too long, or now I have to go back. Don't find this in English. They're giving this HICAD deliver, it's a system where you can make designs for steel, and it's a steel program to engineering steel, and they wasn't over 10 or 15 years not able to importing point cloud, and now they announced that they have working together with FARO and bringing out the point cloud engine. This means you are now able to deliver point clouds, to use point clouds native in this HICAD program. Also for all HICAD users, that's interesting for you, check this out. Speak to your HICAD dealer. And the next one, it's maybe more common, is Pix4D. That's maybe some people know it. Pix4D is one of the major programs for UAV data processing, like you have Agisoft and you have Pix4D, and they move now, they have a portable cloud solution where you can import your data in the cloud and then you can process it inside, I think, and you can also share it. I go here to an example, and you have your data here, and you can send the link to your customer, and your customer can see the same like I see now on my screen, and he can do some measurements here. Looks here, you do it online. The customer don't have any data on his computer. And you have also other application like here you can calculate some areas. Okay, or you will have also volume calculation, what is very important for this part for customers. Also for people they're working on UAV data, check this out, Pix4D cloud solution. It is an interesting way how you work in future. And then to the end, there's some application from our side, I will not tell too much of them. It's on the left side we do some scans with an RTX system for it's a super yard project where they have to know the FARO construction after the building, that they can do some installation like sideboards inside. And the other project what we also do with an optical ray scanner, it's a damage of a cruise ship. What is not a cruise ship, is a sailing yard, an expensive one, and they have a crash together. And they scan here to figure out how big is the damage and what is the repair. I think this will be more expensive as a laser scanner, of course. And then two other things on, if you like, check out our Instagram channel, Laserscanning Europe. We scan a seldom shark to make them digital and that the owner can share it with other museums. And here we have a nice part. That is also a project where we help a customer out. They need another scan operators, and coming from us, it's there we scanning parts of the IKEA market for some roof checkings, and we scan it in all these area where you have these utilities. Maybe the woman know it more for the kitchen and all this stuff. I think for some maybe users here it would be the perfect scanning place. We scan this couple of nights. Okay, and then another application from the GeoSlam. There was this was an installation like a what do you call them, a wall in the port of Hamburg. So one of the, I think the second biggest or the third biggest port in Europe. And there was a wood construction sidewall on the side of the areas, and they have there some movements inside, and it wasn't possible to go there with larger scanner inside, because you can only go if the water was on low level, and then a diving guy go inside with our GeoSlam in the hand, and then he go inside in the muddy area and capture all these wood installation and check out if there any movement regarding, this is an old wood installation and they have to monitor it. And for this one was a SLAM based scanner like this one here from GeoSlam, the perfect solution. In this case we are finished here for the June news. If you like, subscribe our channel, give us a thumb, maybe if you have some ideas, some topics, write this in the comments, and see us in the next month. Bye bye, Eric.